To express 413 base 7 as base 5, we need to convert it to base 10 first, then convert it to base 5. Now, in base 10, which is the default number system, this number can be written as 200 plus 50 plus 4. Writing each of these numbers in standard form would be like this. So this is the same thing we are going to do for this number, but instead of 10, use 7. 4 times 7 raised to the power of 2 is 196, and 196 plus 7 plus 3 equals 206 base 10. The next step is to keep dividing this number by 5 until the number is less than 1. 206 divided by 5 is 41, remainder 1. 41 divided by 5 is 8, remainder 1. 8 divided by 5 is 1, remainder 3. And since 1 is less than 5, we are left with 0, remainder 1. Now read this number from the bottom to the top, and 413 base 7 is equal to 1311 base 5. This is a really straightforward problem. You can try moving the decimal point 3 times to the right just to make this easier to read. Then simply use a calculator and the answer is 0.036 to 3 decimal places. The interior angle of a regular polygon is 6 times its exterior angle. Find the number of sides of the polygon. In a regular polygon, the interior angles are the angles inside the shape. The angle of a straight line is 180 degrees. So subtract the interior angle from 180 degrees and you would get the exterior angles. Now, this is the relationship between the interior angles and the number of sides, represented by n. And the exterior angles are 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. In the polygon we are dealing with, the interior angle is 6 times the exterior angle. Replace them with their values in order to find the number of sides. 180 divided by 6 is 30. Multiply both sides by n, divide both sides by 30, and add 2 to both sides. Therefore, this polygon has 14 equal sides. Solve this equation. Because these numbers have the same base, dividing them is the same as subtracting x from 5x. And the fifth root of a number is the same as dividing their index by 5. 5x minus x is 4x, and 10 over 5 is 2. These numbers have the same base and they are equal, so their indices must be the same. Divide both sides by 4 and x is equal to half, 1 over 2. If log 3 to base a equals m and log 5 to base a equals p, find log 75 to base a. To do this, we need to break down 75 until we see either 3 or 5. So 75 can be written as 3 times 25, and 25 is the same as 5 squared. The logarithm of the multiplication of 2 or more numbers is the same as the logarithm of each number added together. Now, the logarithm of 5 raised to the power of 2 is the same as 2 times the logarithm of 5. Finally, replace log 3 with m and replace log 5 with p. So the answer is m plus 2p. Finding the roots of this equation is the same as simply finding the value of m. Using the factorization method, We need two numbers that when added together equals -2, but when multiplied equals the result of 3 times -65. These numbers are 13 and -15. Divide these numbers by 3, then add each of them to m and multiply them by each other. When the multiplication of two numbers is 0, then at least one of them must be equal to 0. So m equals -13/3, or 5. A student measured the height of a pole as 5.98 meters, which is less than the actual height. If the percentage error is 5%, find correct to 2 decimal places the actual height of the pole. The percentage error is equal to the positive difference between the measured height and the actual height divided by the actual height. So we are subtracting the measured height since it is less than the actual height. Multiply both sides by a and 100. So this is 100a minus 598. Add 598 to both sides and subtract 5a from both sides. This is 95a. So divide both sides by 95 and a is equal to 6.29 meters to 2 decimal places. The radius and height of a solid cylinder is 8 centimeters and 14 centimeters respectively. Find correct to 2 decimal places the total surface area. A cylinder has 2 circular surfaces. The area of a circular surface is pi r squared. So the area of 2 circular surfaces is 2 pi r squared. With a radius of 8 centimeters, this is the result. The other surface area of the cylinder can be calculated by multiplying the circumference by the height. The formula for the circumference is 2 pi r, and with the same radius, the area is 704 centimeters squared. Therefore, the total surface area is 1106.29 centimeters squared in 2 decimal places. Find the value of a in this equation. Remember, the sine of an angle is the same as the cosine of the result of 90 minus the same angle. So, sine 4a plus 6 can be written as cosine 90 minus 4a minus 6. 90 minus 6 is 84. The cosine of these numbers are the same. Therefore, the numbers are the same. Add 4a to both sides and subtract 14 from both sides. A plus 4a is 5a and 84 minus 14 is 70. Divide both sides by 5 and a is equal to 14. The radius of a sphere is 3 centimeters. Find in terms of pi its volume. The formula for the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So the radius is 3 centimeters. 3 cubed divided by 3 is 3 squared. 3 squared is 9 and 4 times 9 is 36. So the answer is 36 pi centimeters cubed.